today's video, I'm going to fold some of my new t-shirts and just will be talking to you to make sure you fall asleep fast and without any problems. I also have a lint roller, so we will be removing some of those little particles on black t-shirts. You know that I have a lot of black clothes, so this tool is very important and helped me to look better. So this first t-shirt, it's new, but I actually had already used it, and after I washed it, it still has, of course, some of the patches here, and I really like this one. I bought it in a very generic shop, something like, what do you have guys, like a Walmart or something like this. So here in New Zealand we have a shop called Warehouse, which is quite similar, and this is actually a male t-shirt, but after I saw it I just thought that this is something that I want to have myself. And this is the print that I also like a lot. For men, this t-shirt has a slim fit, but of course, when I wear it, it is quite loose. So to start with, I'm going to lint roll that the top of this t-shirt, and you see here it says made in Bangladesh, and it is also S size for a man. I'm going to use this tape to release that completely new layer and gently roll it across the t-shirt, removing all the hair and fur, as well as some other things that I don't need. And now I'm going to move it like so and do it again. Over the print, and it says Speedway USA Wheels of Fire. And the bottom, and of course the t-shirts are really handy because it is spring in New Zealand and I'm going to be wearing t-shirts now all the time. I really like short sleeve, you know that, and that's why I will be combining t-shirts with jackets that also have short sleeves. And with the warmer weather, I will be enjoying my new wardrobe. I will just fold it for you. However, as I told you before, I prefer to put my t-shirts on a hanger instead of fold them into a drawer, just because then I can wear them right away and don't worry about ironing them because it takes time, and these days we don't have enough time to do that. And here we go. A nice folded t-shirt that I'm going to put aside now to take another one and show the other one for you. Now I'm just going to roll it across the towel too. So when I put it in here, it is clean. Now, next t-shirt I haven't tried yet, and I haven't even opened it, so let's open it together. It arrived in this zip bag. And the color is my favorite chocolate color. It is a slim fit as well. And the fabric is really nice. So this one was actually made in Russia, and it was a present from my mom. She knows, of course, what type of clothes I wear. So this size is XS, which means it's extra small, which means that it will be very, very slim and tight. And those letters, my captain, they are pink and soft, and they match nicely this chocolate color of this t-shirt. And you can see here there is a narrow part at the waist area, and then we have a very nice finish with the neat stitches underneath. Beautiful and very well made, very good quality. And here you can see a little velvet band, which will be very cozy and nice when I wear it at the back of my neck. So the material is 95% cotton and 5% elastane. There are no labels. Oh no, there is a label here, and it says made in Russia, and just those tiny icons that you should hand wash it and iron. And you can see the little anchor, and it says my captain. So this is a really cool t-shirt. I hope that we'll be able to wear it for a long time, and to my taste the quality is quite high, and it's not a cheap shop, obviously, just judging by the quality. And I really like how minimalistic it is. Very nice to wear with a jacket and for different official occasions, and suitable to wear in the office as well. This is completely different to the first one that I showed you. Alright, so now let's check out the next t-shirt. So this next one is also unpacked, and we will unpack it together. Zipped bag again, and it also has, I can see, some sea theme, same as previous one that had an anchor. Here we have the gull and Svitanak. Alright, so this was made in Belarus, and this is 100% cotton. I don't really like 100% cotton that much because it means you need to iron it. But let's have a look. This is again a present from my mom. And here we have a bigger print. We have a bigger opening here, which I also really like. I like when my neck is open. We have shorter sleeves, almost non-existing sleeves, but a really nice finishing here, and a stretchy part. And then we have a print with some words. Let's have a look at those words. Feel the wind be waves. And then something handwritten that I cannot read. We have a gull, we have a lighthouse, the sea, love, life, and the sprint continues further. Let's check it out. And we have sails and the surface of the sea, and more gulls. We have more words here as well. Don't be alone in the storm. Again, this is supposed to be a slimmer fit. As you can see, a little narrowing at the waist area. And a very nice finish. Again, a good quality, not as good as the one before, but maybe it's just because it's cotton, and 100% cotton always feel a little bit messy to me because it stretches and it has, as I said, the tendency to create those creases that we don't like. However, I really like this t-shirt. I like that this print goes all across the front of this t-shirt. You see, from one side to the other side, and from the top to the bottom, we have this big print. It's not something that you can find often in t-shirts. And here the label says 100% cotton and some other things, and the map of the Belarus. And we will try to find a label here inside as well, if it exists. However, I can't see it, so maybe they don't do labels inside. Anyway, let's now fold it. So we have one more t-shirt to show you, and we'll fold it just according to how it was folded before, like so, and then just bringing this bottom part towards the top, and let's do one more time, like so. So now we have this girl in the lighthouse showing up. And we'll put it inside, like so. Alright, let's open another one. Again, never opened it before, and this one is again my favorite color, and it's dark green. It says here Pepper Jeans, London. I'm not sure where it was made, but we will check. This is the label, and here there are numbers. Leaf green, New Virginia style, size XS, and another label says made with at least 70% sustainable cotton. Pepper Future, Pepper Future. Let's open it. This is again a minimalistic t-shirt that you can wear in the office and have a jacket over it, and it will look really nice. Again, a big opening here, not as big as the previous one, however the bigger than the chocolate t-shirt. Small sleeves, and slim fit. Nice quality fabric. And the label is inside. This is a female t-shirt. Where it was made? Let's find out. Just trying to look for the country that produced this t-shirt, and it says made in Bangladesh, the same as the first one that I showed you. Same country, and here we go, another beautiful t-shirt. Let's fold it together. These are all my favorite colors: dark green, chocolate, black, dark navy blue. This is all that I wear in my wardrobe, and I'm so glad that I have now those new additions and can switch between different t-shirts. Sometimes, you look in your wardrobe and you don't know what to wear. So now I have a few more options. Let's tuck this inside like so. And the last thing that I wanted to show you is not a t-shirt, but something quite interesting. This, you will never guess what this is. It says classic men's socks, Turcan, and a beast on the top of this box, coming out of some clouds and wind. There is a sun here at the bottom, and this beast looks like, I don't know, horned dragon. So we have here few icons that says those socks are not itchy, and they prevent apparently some bacteria and fungus. This is antibacterial and control of the odor as well. Interesting. And it says it's comfort and provide comfort and cozy to your feet with love from Turcan brand. 3 pairs, royal cotton. Where was it made? I don't know, but let's see if we find anything inside that will tell us. Never seen socks in a box before. Right, okay, so there's a pen. I'm not sure whether. Oh, yes, look at that. They give you a pen as well. And each sock is wrapped into a paper wrapping. not going to open them because they belong to my husband, so I'm going to give it to him just like so from my mom. And there is a label. However, I don't see the country of origin here. Well, you need to find out yourself searching this brand because I don't know. This is interesting. I've never seen socks that prevent bacterial infection and fungus and control odor as well. But if you want something like this, you can always find it online. And just one more time looking at the back, and I don't see, there is a code here at 69. I don't know what it means, but this box actually feels like a recycled box too. So it's quite a neat, unique present, I think. Your regular socks, but in a completely different, fancy design, fancy wrapping. Alright, so I'm just going to put our t-shirts here to remind you what we've got, and maybe the box will go like so. We have the girls, and we have my captain, the one that I really like the quality, and we have my male t-shirt, black. Here we go. Maybe we'll put the socks here as well somewhere, and this will create a nice icon for this video, and I can also show this little handy tool that I like to use for my black t-shirts and other black clothes. Thank you very much for being with me while I unpacked my t-shirts, and I hope that you were able to fall asleep to the sounds of my voice and the fabrics. Have a great